Hey everyone, welcome. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the organizer function in Edgenuity. So here I am logged in as a student. You can see my classes there, some general information about my classes. To access the organizer, it's this button here on the far right. In the organizer, I have access to reports, communications, and resources. We're going to take a look at reports. So here you can see we've got scores and feedback, progress reports, prescriptive testing and assignment calendar, e-notes, and attendance logs. So under scores and feedback, I can toggle through any of my courses, click on Algebra 1A, and I can quickly see what have I done lately. It gives me the type of activity, does this score count against my grade, what did I score, how many attempts have I taken, and when did I do it. It's a great way to review your work. So you can see I have a quiz here that I took that I got a 90%. If I click on it, I can go directly into this quiz, review my 90% score, or I may choose to want to retake it. Maybe I want to try and get 100%. Again, it's a helpful way to see how am I doing. If I want to get back, I just click the home button and I'm right back into my scores and feedback. I can filter it by specific dates. Maybe I want to know what I did just this last week, or maybe I just want to look on how did I do on all my quizzes. To exit out of scores and feedback, let's click back. And let's take a look at the progress report. The progress report gives you a really fast snapshot of how you're doing in your classes. In my Algebra 1A class, I can see I'm behind. I should be 25% done, but I've only done 2% of the class, but I'm doing really well in it. And I can see that I've taken one quiz out of 35. I haven't taken a test yet. Here's my running kind of total of how I'm doing. Let's go back to that. Prescriptive testing, most of you will not have. The assignment calendar is an extremely important function. This is how you know if you're keeping up to date. So every class has a set target and end date. You can see right now for my Algebra 1A class, I've been set to start for a 12-week trimester, starting with March 29th and going in this case for 11 weeks up to June 13th. So it helps me know week by week how much should I do. So let's take a look at week 1. You can see here for Monday I should have done these activities. It's green and checked, which means I've already done those activities. For Tuesday, March 31st, I should do these activities. Wednesday, these activities, Thursday, and so on. And I have a really granular way of knowing how much have I done, where am I at, what should I be at, am I behind, am I ahead, etc. You can see right now I'm behind because I should be on this week. Let me filter the right week here. There we go. Thursday, it's in blue. I should be on this day because that's the actual day. So I'm pretty far behind. I should contact my teacher about resetting these target dates so I am on pace, set some new goals, etc. These dates, week by week, are easily adjustable. To have them adjusted, if you want to work through faster, if you want to work through a class slower, please contact your grading teacher and they'll work with you to get that happen. Okay, let's back out of that. So we've done scores and feedback to review your work, assignment calendar to know are you on pace or not. Your e-notes, if you take notes digitally during a lesson, you can access those. Again, go class by class. Filter down by which lesson. Maybe you have stuff written down in there. And if you want to, you can print your notes out. The attendance log is useful if you want to get a quick idea of how much you've been working. So again, I've got it filtered for this month, April 12th through May 12th, and it'll give me a breakdown of week by week, day by day. You can see on Sunday, 4/12, I was online for 27 minutes, but I did not do anything. On Monday, there was time where I was online, but a lot of it was idle. I didn't do anything. Tuesday, I didn't do anything. Here's Thursday. Thursday, I was working on Algebra 1A, and I got some good stuff done. So this can help you know, are you putting in a good amount of time? You should be doing about 4 hours a day, or depending on how many classes, at least 1 to 1.5 hours a day in each class. If you only have 2 classes, then you'd only need to do about 2 hours a day. That's a good gauge of doing some consistent work in a class. You may need to do more, you may need to do less, depending on keeping up with that calendar, but it's a good initial estimate. Okay, let's exit out of the attendance log. Let's go back to reports. So we covered everything under the reports section. It's very useful to know how you're doing as a student in Edgenuity and kind of keep on pace with things. Communications is nice because you can, again, if you want to send a message to your teacher, you can do that in here, although I would encourage you to do that within Canvas. The resources is the other really one I want to hit on. If you're taking PE, you'll need to access your fitness log in the resources section. So when you're doing PE, if you want to document that on today's date, I went running for 30 minutes. It was a lot of fun. I ran around the track at school 12 times. Whew, we have a good day. There I've got my PE log done, and now you can work with your PE teacher to record what you're doing for PE. And that's her way of checking, are you doing your daily fitness? Okay, there's also under resources orientation and how-tos if you want to get the Edgenuity student manual or have questions about Edgenuity, as well as a basic calculator. If anytime you want to exit out of the organizer, go ahead and click power and you're right back to your lobby. I hope that was helpful for you. Have fun working in Edgenuity.